And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome aboard Realltom Watchalongs. I'm Realltom, and I'll bring you the watch along today for Luton Town, who take on Nottingham Forest in the Championship. If you are watching stream on a replay, then please do make sure that you are leaving a like on the stream and subscribing to the channel if you are new. Thank you very much for joining us here today. And 5 people in here, says Fraser. You know the Luton fans walk through in through people's back gardens? Yes, they do. Oh, it's afternoon, is it? Sorry. Anyway. But yeah, Fraser's just pointed out there, right, they do walk through people's back gardens. That front stand is like people's houses. Weird, but must be thrilling for the for the people who occupy those houses. Anyway, their opponents today are Nottingham Forest, and the ground today is Kenilworth Road, which indeed is connected to people's houses. So kick-off is at 12:30. It is Good Friday, and it is a Friday lunchtime kick-off. And after this one, we're not going to be doing the 3 o'clock or the 5:30, but we will be doing the 8 o'clock one. So yeah, 2 live streams today, one right now and one at 8 o'clock later today. So Derby County Fulham is the other one. Yeah, get your score library in the chat if you are on YouTube. Go ahead and answer that poll. Imagine watching the game on TV and your house is connected to the people. I know. Although you could probably see through the window, wouldn't you? Yo to Oliver. Well, plenty to talk about in terms of the stadium, but also plenty to talk about in terms of the table as well. Now, the table. Luton lost their last game. They lost to Huddersfield. They're in third at the moment, but they're only on 65 points. They get a win today, Luton Town. They go on to 68 points. That's 1 point behind Huddersfield. They go ahead of Nottingham Forest, and they will be in good position. But Nottingham Forest have won their last 5. Look at that, look, 5 ticks. And they're the only team who've got a run of 5 wins in a row. Look at QPR down there. Look, they've got an awful run at the moment. 5 losses in a row. Ouch. Yeah, Fulham remain top, 10 points ahead of Bournemouth. Nottingham Forest win. They go ahead of Huddersfield on to 70 points in 3rd place. Oh, it's getting tight up there. I tell you, it's getting tight. There's just a 4-point gap between Huddersfield and Bournemouth at the moment. I am praying that Bournemouth lose to whoever they're playing today. Can you imagine? It'd be scenes. It'd be scenes. Imagine living in the garden. You can watch every Luton home game. You should. They should be allowed to, yeah, absolutely. That would be awesome. You'd be able to see inside the stadium. Free. Watch the game for free back window. So I'm guessing you all want to live in Luton then and support Luton Town. Watch them through your back window. is a gorgeous day today. It's Friday. It's Good Friday, which means it's Easter weekend. Millwall ruined it, did they? Back in 1985. So yeah, we've got 3 bank holidays coming up. So today is one, Easter Sunday is one. Tomorrow isn't a bank holiday, tomorrow's normal. But then yeah, Sunday and Monday are bank holidays as well. And then we're all back to normal again. Yeah, Easter has a lot of bank holidays. So this weekend, after today, it is FA Cup weekend, which means that Premier League action is reduced. So tomorrow, Saturday night football, we're going to be doing Saturday lunchtime, which is Spurs versus Brighton. No Championship action. I'm not sure yet. Callum Duke-Coyle. Lol. He'd never go Bodo. Harsh. Poor old Luton. So yeah, 12:30 Spurs Brighton tomorrow. And then Southampton Arsenal our 3 o'clock kick off. We're not doing Man City Liverpool. Why? Because Arsenal are playing at the same time. That's the reason why. And then Super Sunday is either Newcastle Leicester or Celtic Rangers. Not sure what I've decided yet. Or West Ham Burnley, whichever one I choose. And then 4:30 we're doing Crystal Palace versus Chelsea. So that's all good. And then there's more Premier League action throughout the midweek. So Tuesday, it's the big one. It's the big one. Dun. In fact, I'm going to even put the music on. Are you ready for this? Right, folks. Liverpool versus Manchester United, one of the biggest derbies in England at the moment. That one is on Tuesday from 8 o'clock. And we're going to be doing the deal from 7:45 for that one. We've got a Burnley fan in here. Hello, I'm sad, so sad. He can't believe that Sean Dyche has been sacked. Neither can I, Burnley fan. Neither can I. Wednesday, Chelsea versus Arsenal will be our live stream. There's also Everton facing Leicester, Newcastle facing Crystal Palace, Man City taking on Brighton. That's Wednesday. So yeah, we're going to be doing Chelsea Arsenal on the Wednesday. And then Thursday, Burnley are facing the Saints. And that should be an easy 5-0 for Burnley. So yeah, that is pretty much the week. It's an exciting. I love it when you get midweek's worth of Premier League. I think it's brilliant. So yeah, lots of action in the Premier League, but there is a reason for that Liverpool Man United to being on Tuesday, not Monday, because Monday there's another championship. There's another big championship day on Monday. So today there's going to be loads of championship games playing, and then on Monday we're getting another big load of championship games. So yeah. That's the reason why they're playing Liverpool Man United on the Tuesday. I hope they don't get relegated, Burnley fans, to be honest with you. I think Burnley are quite a good side. I wouldn't want them to get relegated. Blackpool Birmingham, did you say, Callum Duke-Coyle? Right, before we go any further, let's have a look at today's team lineups, and then I'll get Sky Sports up and running for our first game of 2 on Friday Night Football or Good Friday Football. So today, Shea, begins in goal for Luton. Bree plays with Naismith, Bradley, Cornick and Adebayo. And then Snodgrass, Burke, Campbell, Onyedinma and Bell. The substitutes are Potts, Hilton, Lockyer, Kioso, Istad, Musqui and Thorpe. The referee is James Lillington. The assistants are Daniel Leach and Rob Smith. And then the fourth official is Sam Allison. And of course, it's at Kenilworth Road and it's on Good Friday. And it's live. Nottingham Forest start with Samba in goal. Spence plays with Figueiredo, Worrell, then Graben the captain. Colback, Davis, Johnson, Yates, McKenna and Garner. Horvath, Laye, Cafu, Lolly, Zinkernagel, Myton and Surridge are all on the bench for Nottingham Forest. Burnley staying up. I agree, 100%. I reckon you'll get 1-1 against West Ham. I do. I think West Ham 1-1 Burnley is a fair result for you lot. And then I reckon it'll be 5-0 against Southampton. If you're playing at Turf Moor, 5-0. Because Southampton just got slapped 6-0 by Chelsea. Let's not forget that. Derby County Fulham, 8 o'clock. So yeah, I'll schedule that in a bit, get your reminders on, because that was an 8 o'clock kickoff. And then yeah. Diego Simeone? No, not really. Probably someone like Big Sam. Right, where is my thingamabob? Down here. Alright, let's get Sky Sports going. Oh! Alex Villan is here. Welcome aboard, Alex Villan. Oh God. Goldbridge for Burnley. Can you imagine Goldbridge managing Burnley? That'd be just comedy. Alright, Callum Duke. I swear, if Cornet miss another top, I'm going to be mad. I tap him, he's going to be mad. Well, yeah. Should have scored against Norwich, shouldn't you, really? Made it 1-1. Dragon spams L2. He says Luton. He thinks you guys think Luton gonna win. Oh my god! What the fuck? Why? Laughing my ass off. I think Luton will win. I know. I think Forest will win. Actually, you're right. Luton got a chance, but Forest are in fine form at the moment. They've had 5 wins out of 5, so it only seems realistic that Forest win. I suppose. Oh, Jesus Christ! I've got 82 YouTube notifications. Christ, oh right. I've got 82 YouTube notifications. 82. That's mad. That is actually mad. Cornet does miss sitters, I'll tell you that. He does miss sitters, doesn't he? And Dragon Spams L2 is sure that Luton Town are going to lose. Do you like it? Alex Villan says Forest easily. IMO. Oliver says 1-1. They'd be lucky to get a draw, Luton. They would be lucky. I thought they could have done better against Huddersfield, but it was 2-0. Thanks. They're alright. They were alright against Chelsea, I suppose. They weren't great in the game against Huddersfield, but they're not bad. They're not bad. And you got a verified badge? Norwich and Watford have a game in hand. Please just lose or draw in the weekend. And Burnley fan says 3-0 Forest. Norwich and Watford. Watford are... So, Norwich are playing Manchester United at Old Trafford. I reckon that'll be probably a draw or a loss for Norwich. And then Brentford. I actually think Watford could beat Brentford. And Bemba Sithole says, easy win for Forest. And Alex Villan says, come on, Keenan Davis. Have they not started it yet? What time does this kick off? Is it definitely at 12:30? Why is it not started yet? It did say 12:30 on the thing. Oh, apparently it's been postponed for some bizarre reason. Ouch. So yeah, kickoff was meant to be at 12:30, but they're having technical issues apparently. That's just a fake V. Yeah, kickoff was meant to be at 12:30, but technical issues are taking place. So we'll just be patient and hope that kickoff does soon happen. It shouldn't take too long, Burnley fan. Apparently, they're just having some technical issues. If you don't want to watch the Bournemouth versus Middlesbrough game, you can go and watch Wrexham versus Solihull Moor in the Vanarama National League at 3 o'clock if you're interested in a bit of that. Or you can go to Sky Sports Red Button and see Birmingham versus Coventry City, Hull City versus Cardiff City, Peterborough United versus Blackburn Rovers, or even Sheffield United versus Reading. And then the 5:30 is Huddersfield versus Queen's Park Rangers. Or you can watch Eibar versus La Palmas, or Spezia versus Inter Milan. Spezia versus Inter Milan. That's 6 o'clock. Yeah, big Friday football. 8 o'clock you can see Rennes versus Monaco, AC Milan versus Genau, Real Sociedad versus Real Betis, or Amor Bieta versus Mirandes. But we're going to be watching Derby versus Fulham. And there is technical issues, but don't panic. Don't panic because they are getting it sorted apparently. There is just some technical issues happening at Kenilworth State. I've got to read it out again, hang on. Kenilworth Road, there we go. Yeah, Oliver's there. Oh. Well, they have put it on the screen, but right, still technical difficulties then. Well, it might be a 12:40 kickoff now, but whatever. When the technical issues are done, we'll get underway. We've got all there, haven't we, folks? Make sure you hit the subscribe button, leave a like on the stream. We're at 270 subs at the moment, and I'd appreciate it to get to 280 subs by the end of the day. So, yeah, let's see what we can do. Right, so I think Kenilworth Road is nearly ready now for the kickoff. I'm not sure what the technical issue actually is. Yeah, I think we are going to get a 12:40 kickoff now. Right, we've kicked off then. And they haven't even read out the team lineup. It's marvellous. Right, we are underway though. Oh, it's gone again. It's gone. Oh. Right, I'll put the scoreboard up anyway. Right, I'm going to put the old scoreboard up, but the screen's just gone off again. Right, is it back? Yeah, I think we're all set. Oh, is it gone? Oh God. Right. So a foul on the edge of the box. This is just amazing. As Fraser's quite clearly pointed out, it's amazing. Well, the Hatters are underway. Right. Okay. So the football on the screen, I can still hear people talking at me. So do you want to shut up there, you stupid pundit? Right, ball out play. What guy wins his header? Will you just turn off these pundits for crying out loud? Referee's given a free kick. The way of the Hatters. Well, he's still flipping out. Turn yourselves off. No one wants to hear your punditry anymore. The game's underway. Football Lad TV, welcome aboard. We're having a bit of technical issues, shall we say, on Sky. Yes, TD5 Twitch the game most certainly is on Sky Sports, but we're having some technical difficulties because let's put it this way. The game kicked off at 12:40. We're in the fifth minute, and we've got no commentators. We've got pundits. And ball into the box. Samba looked a bit scared, but no harm done. And make sure you answer the poll. Uh, 105 views already. Crikey O'Reilly. Oh, chance. Fans are happy about that. They wanted a penalty. I couldn't see a penalty though, to be fair. It's crazy how the Goldbridge that Goldbridge releases the video on Goldbridge versus Sean Dyche wrestling match the next day. Sean Dyche, I know. To be fair though, I don't really watch Mark Goldbridge. Get Jamie Carragher on there, exactly. We don't want these pundits, do we? No. Pundits can't commentate, and this is a crucial game, absolutely. Well, we have got commentary, but the pundits are doing it, so it's really strange. 8 o'clock, we're going to be doing Derby versus Fulham and Fusion Lucify. Welcome aboard, Fusion Lucify. He says WCM for B sub. And TD5 says 2-1 Nottingham Forest. This is actually annoying me. Referee giving the throw. Thank you for subscribing. And Fusion says, come on, you Hatters. No, I'm not doing a 3 PM match. I know, it's weird. Here's a chance. Oh, a big chance for Keenan Davis to get. For Adebayo to get on the score sheet in the 8th minute, but he couldn't hit the target. He was onside. This is worse. This is so weird. Keenan Davis trying to wriggle away. He's done that. Davis for Nottingham Forest. And the commentary team are back. The commentary, finally, we can get rid of these horrible pundits. Bye-bye. Go away. Shoot. And boo! He says Rangers. He says Rangers. What are you talking about, lad? We want Celtic. The commentary team have arrived. And yeah, but they're still rubbish. Well, no one likes technical issues at the Kenilworth Road, do we? Well, they got knocked out, but doesn't mean that they won't next season. I mean, who's top of the table? Celtic are, Rangers are second. That's right. Tennis, you in here, and it's Luton Town 0, Forest 0. It's been a very, very weird 20 minutes of football. Well, 20 minutes, I say. The game started at 12:40 because of technical issues at Kenilworth Road. And then we had to listen to about 8 minutes or so of pundits trying to commentate on a game. And he's all right. I wouldn't say he's a goat, but he's all right. I'm all right, thanks, Chelsea fan. Yeah, he thinks that Chelsea fan City is going to be the FA Cup final. Good shout. Liverpool won't get to the FA Cup final anyway. I can tell you right now, Man City are knocking out Liverpool tomorrow. It'll be 3-0, I reckon. Or 3-1. No, 3-1. Yeah. Man City 3, Liverpool 1, De Bruyne hat-trick. It is a bit... I mean, yeah, the fact that you had to wait until they were down to 9 men was a bit ridiculous, Josh. Can't lie. It's easy beating a team with 9 men. You could beat Liverpool with 9 men. If they had 9 men. So, yeah, I'm not going to applaud Rangers for that because, Braga down to 9 men. Exactly, CD5. You doing Wigan versus Cambridge tomorrow at 5:15? Probably not. No, I don't think so. Football Lad TV. I don't really watch Wigan Athletic, but I'll see. Nothing's confirmed yet. The Premier League game's confirmed and booked in, but no confirmation of the 5:30 or 7:45 late games. Luton playing the back four. Davis, lovely. Oh, and grab him with the chance. And Shea made the save for Luton Town. They needed him. It's a big chance to score a goal early on for Luton Town, for Nottingham Forest. And there's the corner. Oh, it's a poor delivery. That is a horrendously poor delivery. Fraser says Bodo are massive. I hate Bodo Glimt. I think they're rubbish. I don't know what's the big deal about them. I don't know. Oh, this is a lovely move. It's a great little layoff, but an important challenge by Ryan Yates. Can you imagine if Ole Gunnar Solskjaer went to flipping Burnley? Burnley probably wouldn't even win the league with the best manager in the world. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, though, I don't think that would work, to be fair. There's the chance. Cornick with the cross. Bell. He's on to Burke, and Samba's got the ball. Great goalkeeping. He came, helped out his centre-backs, did his job, Samba. Saw that ball, it's an important catch. Here's Worrell. Imagine if you guys got someone like Pep Guardiola or Diego Simeone. Well, we've got more technical difficulties. Campbell was given away by Yates, and Yates has won it back. Moral for poor pass. A flat start to the game. Figueiredo. Worrell. And Bellwood defending. Score is Luton Town 0, Nottingham Forest 0. Jed Spence coming in. He's skipped away from Snodgrass, but Luton with the ball back, and a break could be on here with Cornick. He's got away from Worrell, and he was inviting Adebayo to chase, but it was covered by Figueiredo, who was always going to get to that because he was ahead of him. Luton have got a corner. It's going to be Snodgrass who takes. Adebayo and waited at their post. It is Nottingham Forest Achilles heel. Dimmer tried to play it through as it came back to him, but Keenan Davis can break away. He was looking for Brennan Johnson, but that's a poor attempt at a pass. There's a problem for Adebayo. He's gone down injured. I hope we get top 4, but I don't think we'll get it. It's all about the game against Southampton tomorrow, really, isn't it? The challenge by Bree encourages Garner to go on. And Colback had it cushioned to him, and a foul by Cornick, leading to the Nottingham Forest free kick. Didn't suit us, does it? Smith clears away, and Adebayo, and Cornick's on his bike. Dimmer's going to chase, and he's got ahead of Worrell. Dimmer in a squeeze, and the last touch came off Dimmer, so it's going to be a goal kick. He's still a bit frustrated though, because it was a good effort to try and get past his man and get a ball in. Actually, they've won a corner, haven't they? The referee did give one. I thought the last touch came off a Luton player, but and it's in from Snodgrass. Cleared away by Figueiredo for Forest. And into the box by Bree. Naismith. Bradley with the pick out. Dimmer. And now Rob Snodgrass. Yeah, it's balled into the box from Bree, and Adebayo plays it to Campbell. It was on a plate. Luton Town are dominating the ball, and they've had the chances in the last 5 minutes or so, and Campbell could play it cutely inside to Cornick, but cleared away, and then the shot from range by Naismith hitting the blue sponsors board. And TD5 Twitch can see Luton scoring soon. Well, it would be a big blow for Nottingham Forest if Luton do score early. And here's Cornick. And he's lost out. Here's Lewis Grabban for Forest. Colback. Back to McKenna. And that's going to be the keeper's ball. Shea. what's the game so far then, guys? And the poll does indeed back Luton Town out of 26 votes. It backs Forest. So 31% say it's going to be a Luton Town win. 15% of you say it's going to be a draw. And 54% say it's going to be a Nottingham Forest win. We've already got 10 likes on the stream. Make sure you hit subscribe button, leave a like on the stream. We are at 271 subscribers, so 9 to go from that 280 goal. Onidimma shoots from range, he fancied it, but Sampa gathered it. There was a deflection as well, which could have caused trouble for Sampa, but in the end it was a helpful deflection. Figueiredo. Spence, and he's gone down. It's a free kick for Nottingham Forest, right on the edge of the box. And Onidimma got back. He's trying to help out defensively, but he stepped across, and that is a foul. You got to stay on your feet in those situations. So the free kick then. Lots of people in the box. And Garner's going to take it. Pacing the ball in, but the flag was up for offside. Who do you think Burnley's next manager will be? You could see it being Sam Allardyce, but for Burnley's next game, the under-23 coach will manage the match. I think Big Sam is the suitable manager, to be fair. Big Sam is known for fixing teams, so yeah, bring Big Sam in. You know, that's what he's there for. Big Sam fixes teams. Big Sam is a bit like Ralph Rangnick. He's more of a interim kind of manager. He tends to fix teams and then go to the next. Onidimma with the ball in, away by Jed Spence. Keenan Davis is in a perfect position to receive the ball, but it just didn't quite go over him. Sonny Bradley's been booked anyway. Call back. That's a great run by Spence. He's got through. Jed Spence. And very unlucky Jed Spence because he's got so much pace with a fantastic run into the box. He's come in that right from that right hand side. He was very wide, but he's coming from the right, moving central, and he just kept running and running. He should have went for goal when he got to about the middle, the penalty level with the penalty spot. Yeah, he just didn't take a shot. On Monday, I was talking about second touches a lot, and I think you've just got to improve your second touch sometimes. Worrell. Figueiredo on the ball. He's the furthest back for Nottingham Forest. The score is 0-0. We're in the 28th minute, and welcome aboard Fraser. Yo to you. No changes to the poll. We're on 157 views, 10 likes. It has cooled down a little bit outside. Plenty of noise from the fans at Kenilworth Road. So at the break, we're going to talk about the next games in the Championship. We're going to talk about what's happening in the Premier League this weekend, the FA Cup. This, in fact, is a big half-time break, really, because we've got lots to talk about. We're also going to talk a little bit about Sean Dyche's sacking as well. So yeah, loads to talk about. In the half-time interval. Score is Luton Town 0, Nottingham Forest 0 though. Here at Kenilworth Road. Adebayo trying to win the ball. He did get a touch, but it only runs back to Brice Samba. Don't forget to join us at 8 o'clock as well for Derby County versus Fulham. That one's an 8 o'clock kick-off, and here's Jed Spence. Yates plays it onto Garner. Worrell. Grabban. And Garner once again. Hold back. Keenan Davis. Lewis Grabban. Cole back. Loads the bodies back for Luton Town, and Grabban went for goal, but it was bending the wrong way of the post. Forest with the patient football though. It was a good build-up. And Luton were sitting deep at the time. Here's Onyedinma. Back to Bradley. And it's in towards Adebayo, but it was a light touch. I'm not sure whether he went for goal or whether he was... Well, yeah, I think he did attempt a shot, but very light touch. And Onyedinma giving away the throw-in to Jed Spence. They're coming together there. Quite unnecessary. Oh, you mean Danny Longlegs? Tammy Abraham. Cornick's... Get up, Cornick. You're alright. Wimp. So James Shea was going to take the free kick, but it's too far out, he's realised, and Naismith will take it instead. Bree with the touch. Plays it inside to Burke. He played the cross in. And it's fell for Graben. They've won it back, Luton, though. Cornick. And played in by Naismith. Out for a goal kick. I don't know why he did that. Why did he play it through like that? He could have picked someone out. He could have played a little cute pass inside. The decision making wasn't great from him. Onyedinma was taking on Spence, but Spence gets it to Worrell. Luton win it back though off the interception. It's a loose ball. Yeah, I'd take Sean Dyche's half, I would. I'm not being funny, but I would. Hey up. I know it made the Nottingham Forest. I know it would upset the Forest fans, but why don't you get Steve Cooper in at Burnley? He's a great manager, Steve Cooper is. Definitely Premier League worthy, and appeals for a penalty. I think Luton have got a penalty here. Yeah, Luton Town have got a penalty. It was handball by Colmack. The arm was in an unnatural position. He lifted it. Yeah, that's a penalty. So a chance for Luton Town to take the lead. Bruce Samba does save penalties before, but this is Naismith's kick, and a chance for him to take the lead against Nottingham Forest. So the defensive midfielder gets ready to take the penalty. And he scores. It's 1-0. Luton Town lead Nottingham Forest at Kenilworth Road. And Naismith gets the first goal. And Forest were in control, but Luton Town after domination, do have the lead. Big opportunity. And now Nottingham Forest have got a bit of a mountain to climb, but Luton Town have the lead. And Kettle Road is now exploding as Naismith gets his second goal of the season. Well, Steve Cooper at half-time is going to have to give his team the talking to. Try and get them in the mood, you know. Then maybe they could get a win in the end, but Steve Cooper's got a bit of work to do. And Nottingham Forest will want to get to half-time, I reckon. Because they weren't at their best in that first half. And as TD5 Twitch said, a lot of people could see Luton scoring soon. There you go. It has been tight. It has been competitive. But Luton pulled the penalty, took the lead. So with the 39th minute, it's forward to Spence by Yates. And Luton Town, of course, as we know, in 17 of their games in the Championship, they are the team to score first. However, they can lose from winning positions, but they are a team who like to score first. And here's Cornick, but the referee blew his whistle. It's a Nottingham Forest throw. So the poll then, still, well, it's changed a little bit. 33% say it's going to be a Luton Town win, 53% say it's going to be a Nottingham Forest win, and 13% say it's going to be a draw. Well, there's a big playoff race, and there is even a big promotion race, and of course, you know, Luton, Huddersfield and Nottingham Forest are all currently battling it out to try and get ahead of AFC Bournemouth. It is possible. But Middlesbrough have to beat Bournemouth today. And not as Fraser's just noticed, it's 1-0. It is 1-0 to Luton Town. So we've got 4 minutes to go in the first half. Luton Town leading 1-0. Yeah, it was a penalty from Naismith. Fraser. McKenna. And now Garner for Nottingham Forest. Colback. Yates needs to have a bit more urgency for us. Spence. Johnson, and he's lost it, but he might have. Oh, Johnson, and away by Onidinma. Garner wins it back. And Campbell with the foul. Free kick for Nottingham Forest. And Luton have been very aggressive in this first half. It's aggressive. Defending by Luton. It's working though. Yeah, Fulham are in action, as the commentator just said. Fulham are in action later today. Here, in fact, it is going to be my first Fulham stream of the season. You're also going to be my first ever Derby County stream. So there you go. Derby County versus Fulham. It's an 8 o'clock kickoff and it's at Pride Park. So that's at 8 o'clock. No 3 o'clock, no 5:30. So yeah, the games in the middle we're not doing. The games at the start and the end we're doing. And this one's been quite the pick as well because Luton Town have led. It's been an open game. And no, he's tripped. Oh, you could have got up though, couldn't you? He's got the free kick and there's a bit of a yellow card. Brennan Johnson. Is that going to be Brennan Johnson who's got booked? Or is it Garner? Yeah, it'll be Garner. It's frustration. Did he need to do that, James Garner? Snodgrass swings it in. But no problems for Bree Samba. I can see why he's frustrated because he probably thought that his man Campbell had dived, and that's probably the reason why there was a bit of a scrap between them both. But it actually wasn't a dive. The referee saw it and decided to give a free kick, and he wouldn't have got booked had he not got frustrated. McKenna's header, it's 2 minutes to be added on. Snodgrass goes down. Free kick then. Luton Town. And Alex Villains returns to the scene. And Johnson's touch. Grabban is going to try and get forward with the first half dying away. And he's got a corner. Burke with the recovery run. Barkley, he was right the way back. He got back and he blocked it out for a corner. Bodo are not massive. Bodo are rubbish. Right, Bodo are rubbish. Just under 10 seconds to go with the first half, and there's a ball up towards Jed Spence, and he's going to get a free kick. given against him. And Onyedim makes a really, really nice defensive run, and Luton are playing a tricky defensive line. He just gets there to draw that foul off Jed Spence. Jed Spence is hungry to get himself forward, and he will learn his lesson for that. And that's half time. And half time, it's Luton 1, Nottingham Forest 0. Be back in 2 minutes. Right then, I'm back, and it's time for that half-time analysis. How about that? In fact, we're not going to do half-time analysis because there's Championship games to look at. Let's have a look at today's Good Friday match day in the Championship. So, of course, right now, Luton are playing Nottingham Forest. And then in the 3 o'clocks, you've got West Brom taking on Blackpool, Hull City facing Cardiff City, Swansea facing Barnsley, Birmingham versus Coventry, Sheffield United taking on Reading, Preston take on Millwall, Stoke City face Bristol, Middlesbrough face Bournemouth, Peterborough face Blackburn, and then 5:30 Huddersfield QPR, and then 8 o'clock, which is ours, Derby County versus Fulham. And all of these fixtures are available on Sky Sports. And then you've got another one, because it's Bank Holiday Monday coming up this Monday. So we're going to be probably covering that again. And then, Middlesbrough got Huddersfield, 12:30. Coventry face Bournemouth. Barnsley, they've got Peterborough. QPR are facing Derby. Reading play Swansea. Blackburn play Stoke. Blackpool face Birmingham. Cardiff play Luton. Millwall play Hull, and then 5:30 is Bristol City versus Sheffield United, and Nottingham Forest are facing West Bromwich Albion in the 8 o'clock kickoff, and Fulham are playing Preston on that Tuesday as well. But we're not going to be doing that. We're never going to be doing that, because Manchester United facing Liverpool. And then match day 44, it's going back to normal. So yeah. The table then looks a bit like this as things stand. Well, no, not as things stand. I don't know. Oh no, yeah. So Luton will be on 68 points as things stand, of course. So they will actually be ahead of Nottingham Forest by a point. But the Forest are very good at finding themselves results from losing positions. So I expect to turn around in the second half. I do. But you never know. Luton Town could hold out. But as things stand, they are 4 for Luton. Speaking of our game later on as well, Derby have had 3 losses in the last 5. 1 win, 1 draw. They're on 28 points. They win against Fulham, which is very unlikely, but they could do it. They win against Fulham. They will go on to 31 points, and they will be 6 or 7 points clear of relegation. 6 or 7 points from safety. So let's talk Premier League then. There's plenty of Premier League to talk about. We'll have a look at last game week as well, because tomorrow the next one starts. But Newcastle beat Wolves 1-0. Everton beat Manchester United 1-0. It was a 2-1 victory for Brighton against Arsenal. Very embarrassing. 6-0 battering for Southampton against Chelsea. 3-0 battering for Watford against Leeds. A 4-0 battering for Villa against Tottenham. Brentford sealing a lead double over West Ham with a 2-0 victory at the Brentford Community Stadium. Leicester beating Palace 2-1. Norwich beating Burnley 2-0. And that was, of course, Sean Dyche's last game in charge because he got sacked this morning. And then Man City drew 2-2 with Liverpool. So let's refresh this and see. Yeah. Let's just get rid of that. See if it changes it. There we go. So this is how this game week lines up, and it's a big game week as well. So 12:30 then tomorrow. Tottenham take on Brighton Hove Albion. That's a 12:30 kickoff, and it's on BT Sport. That's our Saturday lunchtime, and then Southampton versus Arsenal will be at 3 o'clock, and then 5:30 or 7:45 is TBC. 3 o'clock to Manchester United Norwich, Southampton Arsenal, and Watford versus Brentford, and then Super Sunday. In the Premier League, bear in mind, is Newcastle, Leicester, and West Ham, Burnley, and then midweek is Manchester United versus Liverpool, Tuesday, 8 o'clock. And then Wednesday is where you've got Everton facing Leicester, Newcastle facing Palace, Man City playing Brighton, and Chelsea facing Arsenal, which will be our watch-along, of course. Burnley facing Southampton on the Thursday night football. And a big game week of football in the Premier League. But yeah, that's what tomorrow looks like. 4 games in the Premier League tomorrow. 4. And there you go. And let's have a look at the comments. So, David, just building the bench and all good. David Andrews, you've said we need to come out second half and destroy Luton 5-1. Long. Yeah, Nottingham Forest haven't been great, have they? And David, I reckon you won't get 5-1. Maybe 3-1, 4-1, but not 5-1. But no, Forest in second half, how we expect them to find a response for Luton, really. They should respond, and if they don't respond, I'm sure Steve Cooper will be very unhappy, and probably all the Nottingham Forest fans will be going on a rant. Oh. Ouch. Kevin De Bruyne is injured, is he? City might be able to get that postponed then if they've got loads of injuries. Oh. Hopefully City will still win anyway. If only this allowed Sergio Aguero. Well, Pep Guardiola might be a bit upset on Saturday anyway, tomorrow. If you want to watch Man City Liverpool, then it'll be on ITV or BBC at 3:30. I'm not watching it for two reasons. A, I don't like the FA Cup that much, and B, Arsenal are playing. I bet he is. Well, hopefully City still get the win tomorrow. It's not impossible to beat people without Kevin De Bruyne, but it is difficult. Yeah, a bit of pain for Man City, but I'm sure they will find a way. But at the moment, the question is, can Nottingham Forest find a way at the Kenilworth Road? So let's have a look at this Sean Dyche sacking then. So Sean Dyche has been sacked by Burnley after 10 years after 10 years at the club. Burnley are the 18th in the Premier League table from 4 points from safety. They've won just one of their last 7 league games. Sean Dyche guided Burnley to 2 promotions from the Championship and a 7th place finish in the Premier League, securing Europa League football. Sean Dyche has been sacked by Burnley as Burnley manager after 10 years with the club, battling relegation from the Premier League. Burnley are currently 18th in the table, but 4 points. Yeah, we've already read that. They have won just one. And losing to 2-0 to fellow relegation strugglers Norwich on Sunday. Yeah. Sky Sports pundit Jimmy Carragher branded Burnley's decision to sack Sean Dyche as a joke, adding on Twitter, "If you'd have given him a decent budget, you would have never had a worry about being right." Yeah, Burnley don't give Sean Dyche enough money. Didn't give him Dyche enough money. And I agree, it's a bit of a joke. And Gary Neville adds, "Well done to Sean Dyche for doing one of the great managerial jobs in PL history. He had a bantamweight budget and yet punched hard against the heavyweights for years." So the under-23s coach Mike Jackson, assisted by Academy Director Paul Jenkins, the goalkeeping coach Connor King and club captain Ben Mee have all been asked to take charge of the game against West Ham on Super Sunday. And also Dyche has not lost the dressing room at all, despite their predicament. Dyche is no longer the longest serving manager in the Premier League. Having spent nearly a decade at Burnley, he temporarily joined the England under-21 backroom staff in September 2012, soon taking over at Burnley from the departing Eddie Howe in October of the same year. So that's the article about Sean Dyche's sacking. So yeah, lots of people don't like it. Jamie Carragher thinks it's a joke. And yeah, he's right. Burnley should have given him more budget to work with. So Burnley's directors being jokers. Steve Cooper, on the other hand, no joking about from him. He will want his team to win this, and they can win this, but they need to focus in this second half, and they can do it. So they need to put the shoulders down and focus on the game. So no changes then ahead of the second half, but it's time to bring you back for the game. And yeah, the poll is still the same. We're on 212 views. Make sure you hit the like button, leave a like on the stream, and we are back underway. Well, we're just about to get back underway as the teams come through that very thin tunnel. Commentator wearing sunglasses apparently. Well, the sun has got his hat on today, I tell you what. The sun has got his hat on. Hip hip hooray. The sun is shining. Woohoo! Right then, so Nathan Jones versus Steve Cooper. 4-3-3 attack formation. Tsimikas, Ajojo, Konate, Wan-Bissaka, Bellingham, Goretzka, Odegaard, Haaland and Anthony. Okay. Right then. Second half. We are underway. Weird, isn't it? Weird. Is it autocorrect? Here's Bradley, Snodgrass. Brisam was out of his goal. Always get the free kick. Their way. So he's got. Well, go away, Siri, you stupid idiot. He's got Onada, Tsimikas, Ajojo, Konate, Wan-Bissaka, Bellingham, Goretzka, Odegaard, Diaby, Haaland and Anthony. Okay. That's a great ball. Yates through to Spence, and he's got the equaliser. It's 1-1. It won't count though because the offside flag has denied Jed Spence. And that will be a side relief for Onyu Didma. But Jed Spence is not happy because he made the run. Well, Nottingham Forest, just 3 minutes in, could have already been level had it not been for that offside flag to deny Jed Spence. Bradley to Bell. Make sure you hit the subscribe and leave a like on the stream. Answer that poll and get your scoreline predictions in the chat. And Naismith swings it in. Away by Adebayo. Not Adebayo, what's his name? McKenna. There's going to be a booking here for slowing down a restart by Naismith, the goal scorer. For that minute then, Luton 1-0 up. Nottingham Forest did score, but of course it was disallowed. There's Snodgrass. Cleared to Bell. Nottingham Forest with the ball, it falls to Colback. Plays it to Garner, and Keenan Davis has wriggled his way through. Shrugs off Burke. Brandon Johnson was brought down. He's claiming a free kick. Davis trying to keep the move alive. It's going to be a throw. I'm not sure who for though. Johnson's shoe fell off as well. With Brice Samba. No rush for him. Can take his time. The sun's back out. Up to Keenan Davis, the ball from Samba. But he was held off by Burke. It's a Forest throw. McKenna takes the throw, he plays it all the way back to his centre-back, Worrell. That's an interesting ball. Grabman's on the stretch. And the offside flag raised once again. And Nottingham Forest furious once again. Lewis Grabman not happy. Oh, he was off, yeah. He nutmacked his man, got on he didn't, he got the pull back and then, yeah, offside. Burke wins the ball back as it was stolen away from Naismith, and now Luton Town can come forward once again. On Udimba. And won by McKenna for Nottingham Forest, but it falls for Burke. There was a challenge from Garner. Luton keep the ball. But the last touch came off Luton Town defender. Burke's touch on the throw, and Adebayo got a touch. It's guided by McKenna into the gloves of Brice Samba. On Udimba, it's a loose ball. That's loose from him. Brennan Johnson. Is it down the line to Jed Spence? Pulls it back to Brennan Johnson. Nottingham Forest have got time to move forward. Yates. Garner plays it in. And he was looking for Grabban. It went wide though. Naismith was in the way. And Luton had a lot of body back once again. Forest are doing their best to cut through. Still 1-0, 54th minute we're in. Adebayo winning the header, as it was cleared away by James Shea. Falls for Bree. Kept in by Adebayo. And he's won a corner for Luton Town. He looks like he's hobbling a little bit there, Adebayo, but I think he'll be alright. He can run it off. Well, he's the top scorer. He wins goals. And he influences a lot of games. Adebayo, top scorer, 15 goals for Luton this season. Spence tries to rush it away, and there is a free kick for Nottingham Forest. And Onyedinma has been booked. Maybe he didn't hear the wheel, I don't know. Samba's clear. Fell for Adebayo, but Samba kept it under control, kept his composure, and didn't make a mistake. 1 second attempt, and here's Brennan Johnson, who's trying to break the lines. Keenan Davis wins the ball. He's lost it though. But loose from Naismith. And here's Colback. Plays it to Yates. Out wide to Jed Spence. And he just tapped it into Onyedinma. But won back by Jed Spence. Supported by Yates. He's got to the byline. And it's Jed Spence. And then Brennan Johnson foul Snodgrass. Snodgrass committed himself when making that challenge on Jed Spence, and then he won the foul as he broke away. But that's Jed Spence driving towards the byline. It was a great challenge by Snodgrass. Throwing for Luton Town then. How you all doing, by the way? Thoughts on the stream? It's quieting down a bit in the second half, but doesn't really matter. I scared you all off. Luton Town got a corner. There was claims for a push by Bradley from Nottingham Forest, but I couldn't see one. So another corner for the Hatters, and it's a chance for them to expose Nottingham Forest Achilles heel again. Yates. Snodgrass plays it cutely. And Naismith. Fabry. And Burke. And then in by Bree and claimed by Bree Samba. Yates. And that's going to be a free kick. What's Bree complaining for? Brennan Johnson out wide to Jed Spence. Worrell plays that ball in. It's a nice ball as well. Away as far as Grabban. Going to fall for Colback. You can bring it out wide to play it to Grabban, and they can go again. Nottingham Forest. Grabban plays it in. And away by Bree. And we've got Mogdala, Francilin, Magdala. Who do you support, Magdala? And what's his scoreline prediction? Make sure you subscribe and leave a like on the stream. Yeah, who do you support? How you doing? Yeah, if you want to hit that subscribe button, I'd appreciate it highly. It is free of charge, of course, you know, and it supports the channel highly. So thank you for those of you who do choose to hit it. £29 to go then. And the Hatters still leading 1-0. Yeah, Fraser said it. Make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe, everyone. Okie dokie. They have a glitch. What's the glitch? Explain to me, Fraser. What is the glitch? Oh, the players are losing heads. This has come out enough in here. Referee's called it down. And Patrick Owan, I think, is going to finish 2-1. Who's the yellow card for? Okay, that's cool. Tikina Davis is booked. Grab him. McKenna pulls it back. Worrell into Jed Spence. He got time and he was brought down there on Dimmer. Got penalised. Yeah, this game's had an edge. It's full of excitement, full of drama. Ugh. I've just seen a video about a tongue being the size of a ping pong ball. That's gross. Ugh. Harry Cornick then, replaced by Danny Hilton. First change of the game for Luton Town. Coming straight into the action as well. I think that went out for a corner, did it? Or goal kick? Adebayo was working incredibly hard to try and get another cross through though. Well, did look worried. Yeah, he's won a corner. Into a good area, the header, ooh, just over. It's a big chance to make it 2-0. He was free at that far post. He should have had it goalwards. I think he headed it down. He made the contact, but chose to head it down, not up, into the net. And Philip Zinkenagel is going to come on to replace Scott McKenna for Nottingham Forest. We've still got a mountain to climb. It's 1-0 to Luton Town as things stand. But here's Jed Spence, who can be a big threat. And Luton's win the ball back. Oni Dimmer on the left. Trying to come in centrally. Playing to Adebayo. Who does do that. But the challenge was perfect. And Zinkenagel wants the ball. Grab and skip past Bree here. Options with him. And Zinkenagel with a chance. And Zinkenagel could not score. Well, Nottingham Forest should have scored really for Zinkenagel. Someone's got to score for them eventually. They've had so many chances and they should really be getting themselves level. It would be a poor way to end a run of wins. Here's Lewis Grabban up against Bree. Nottingham Forest still changing the game. They're in a back four at the moment, and Lewis Grabban plays it into Davis. Spence, oh, Yates. Another big chance for Nottingham Forest, but Luton Town survive again. He was in a great position again. It was a great chance again, but Nottingham Forest could not score. Plenty of chance. Mr. Redgate Large has arrived. Welcome aboard, Sam Redgate Large. How are the Chelsea doing, Mr. Redgate Large? I think that hit Snodgrass's arm, did it? He's claiming no, but yeah, it did. If they can hold on, that is. I mean, Nottingham Forest are a good side. Let's not forget how good of a manager Steve Cooper is, of course. You know, what he's done to Nottingham Forest this season, you know, from bottom to, you know, rising high and challenging for Premier League. It's a massive improvement, and I think it'll be a massive shock if Luton Town was to beat a manager as good as Steve Cooper. And the possession as well is going the way of Nottingham Forest. They have had some big chances in the second half. It's about this 20 minutes right now. It will be massive for Huddersfield. You watch it. Oh, he's going to Huddersfield Town, Mr. Redgate Large. In fact, let me check, see who Huddersfield are playing. Huddersfield are playing. So I think they're 5:30. So you're going to the 5:30 one, are you? So you're watching Huddersfield versus QPR. Well, happy Good Friday, of course. I'm not going to be going to any games, but I am going to be doing one more watch along after this one. I was going to do the 3 o'clock and the 5:30. Yeah, they are playing QPR. I think that'll be a win. I think that QPR are in horrendous form, by the way. 5 defeats in a row for QPR, so I think that it should be a win for Huddersfield, really. And I'm hoping, I've got my fingers well and truly crossed that Bournemouth lose to Middlesbrough. Towards Hilton and away by Worrell for Nottingham Forest. But yeah, I've got errands to run on Good Friday, but we are going to be doing the late stream. Both clubs around that Midlands area, East Midlands way. Derby County and Nottingham Forest are both in action here on this channel today. They're going to be in Derby versus Fulham. After this one. And that one's an 8 o'clock kickoff. And we'll be getting underway at 7:50. That one's Derby versus Fulham. And it's at Pride Park, I think. It's Burke. He's giving it straight away there. And there's 18 minutes to go. Jed Spence plays a nice ball into Brendan Johnson. Can he keep his composure? He got a nudge from Adebayo, but it's not going to be enough for a free kick. Just chilling. He's just chilling, Oliver. Onidinma has been caught there. Worrell aggressive, and Worrell gets himself a booking for that. They should be keeping their heads, Nottingham Forest, in positions like this. should be keeping their heads. He did, yeah. He did. He missed the penalty against Huddersfield. That was on Monday Night Football, wasn't it? Yeah. Did it hit the post or something and then go wide? Or I should be remembering this because it was only Monday, but because I was actually streaming the game. But Hilton doing his best to hold off Figueiredo. Plays it out to what's his name? Onidinma. And in the end, the last touch came on Onidinma for Nottingham Forest throwing at Brandon Johnson. Has lost it and then taken out Snodgrass, so it's going to be a free kick for Luton Town. Went straight wide. Oh yeah, I remember. It's all coming back now. You see, when you have 2 days off streaming, can be a little bit. It can sort of take your memory away. Booking for Worrell for that challenge. Yeah. I had well, let's just say we had we had a friend who passed away, and her husband came down to see me. So yeah, that was alright, that was not too bad, but of course, you know, bad loss. Near Christmas 2020. So yeah, it was lovely to see him though. So yeah, I had 2 nights off. And official hacker. Do you think Forest will get any goals? I do think they'll score, yes. I think it'll be late. I think it'll be... Let's have a look. Last minute Lewis grabbed it. Oh no, you can't. He's come off. I don't know. There'll be a last minute goal, I reckon. Oh, it's alright. She passed 2 years ago now, nearly, so I'm sort of over it, but Lincoln's finest, eh? He does play for Nottingham Forest, though, and that's not in Lincoln, but he must be from Lincoln if you say that. Oh. Bradley's in a bit of trouble here. Say Sam Surridge was in an offside position. And it's a second yellow. He's off. And a red card for Luton Town. Sonny Bradley has earned himself a second yellow. So he's going to miss his next game. It's a 1-match ban. If you get a second yellow, of course, you get a straight red. It's a 3-match ban. It's silly, though. It didn't allow them goal scoring opportunity because he didn't wipe out. Yeah, but... So, second yellow then. Yeah, we had a red card. We have had a red card, Mr. Redgate Lodge. It was for Bradley. Oh, I see. See, last year I barely knew anything about Nottingham Forest, but now I think I've done about 6 streams for them this season. Zinkanangle clears away. A simple clearance. Zinkanangle has it, clears away, sorry. Goalkeeper came. I think he took out nicely with his own man. Let's have a look. I couldn't really see what happened because I was talking to the camera, and then I see this. So they're claiming that it was a push from one of the defenders, and then goalkeeper comes out and absolutely flattens his man, Naismith. Oh dear, what's going on? Well, we've had 10 likes so far. The poll is still back in Nottingham Forest to win. And of course, 254 views, which is lovely. Yeah, I hate the fact that this. I hate the fact that YouTube doesn't like my red card emoji, you know. But yeah, that white box thing does mean red card. Yeah, because in StreamYard it appears as though the red it's showing on the screen, but then I look on my YouTube studio and I can quite clearly see that it's blocking out my emoji, my symbol, which is annoying. But Joe Lolly is going to come on to replace Jack Colback. Steve Cooper has got one substitution left to make. Forest are also going to have to deal with Peter Kioso, who's going to come on to replace Robert Snodgrass. Peter Kioso can cause trouble in games as a substitute. Well, Rob Snodgrass is still on the field. What? There we go, now Snodgrass is going on. Hurry up! Time waster. I hate it when people time waste. That's in my own team. Worrell. That's a loose touch from Jed Spence, and Adebayo could be through, but his touch was loose also. Garner up to Davis, and then a free kick is awarded. Keenan Davis is on a yellow card, and he's claiming that he was caught by Kioso. I think there was going to be a bit of physicality there had the referee not stopped it. Garner's going to take the free kick. And Adebayo, the striker, helping out defensively, cleared it out of play. Zinkanagel to Jed Spence. Brennan Johnson. The fans are starting to find their voice. Keenan Davis. There's Zinkernagel, Keenan Davis. And the block. Zinkernagel. That's a lovely run. Oh, it's at the post. Brennan Johnson. And saved by Shea. And Luton Town survive again. And Nottingham Forest just can't find the back of the net yet. Here's Jed Spence. He's lost it. And that was quite a physical challenge from Worrell. He's giving away a free kick. What an awkward passage of play for Luton Town. Sun's back out. But that effort from Zinkernagel, so close. Just hit the post, unfortunately for him. Well, fluid and instructions will be taken with a slight break in play. Right then, play is about to get back underway. Injuries resolved, and Keenan Davis is not going to play any further part. He's about to be replaced. Here's Naismith, who scored the goal for Luton. And there's 3 minutes to go. Stadium starting to find its voice again. There's more chanting happening. And Figueiredo in a tangle. Took his time. British Samba. Garner plays it into Lolly. Lolly. Lollipop. Lolly. 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 What a weird surname to have. Lolly. Oof. Lolly. Lolly. 10 likes. The poll is still back in Nottingham Forest. Can there be an equaliser? Will there be an equaliser? Shea's going to take the goal kick. It is now or never for Nottingham Forest. Surridge is trying to get a free kick. He's not going to get it though. There will be some added time. Here comes the drop, Adebayo. And Samba with the strong leg to touch it onto the post. And Spence takes the throw. Forest need to come out of their own half and attack more. Eight added minutes, crikey. A minimum of 8 added on. Probably a little bit too many for Luton Town, but there you go. Naismith. Garner. A free kick will be next. Well, both goalkeepers, well, British Stamper especially has kept Nottingham Forest in the game, really, you have to say. But they do need to find more chances. Instead of playing so much defensively, I don't think Nottingham Forest in the second half have had enough chances, really, to put Luton Town under a major threat. I mean, Bree Samba's actually more to work. In these last 7 or 8 minutes, of Nottingham Forest have got to find some more urgency in their play. They should be forcing for an equaliser in this race for promotion. And Adebayo, who's had a brilliant game for Luton, he's going to be replaced by Tom Lockyer. Oh, he's going to get booked in the Adebayo as he comes off. Taking too much time. No, oh God, the lawnmower's out, is it? Okay. Come on, Forest. Come on, Luton. Can Forest score is the question. Can Forest score? And back to this comment here, I did think Forest would get some goals, but quite clearly they've just not found the chances, have they? I mean, when Jed Spence scored and it was offside, you thought, mate, oh, here's Lolly, by the way, driving. You thought that the game was going to start to light up, you know, in terms of goals. There's going to be an equaliser, possible turnaround. Zinkernagel with the effort and hitting the piping work. Four minutes to go then anyway. And will Nottingham Forest find the back of the net? Chance for Luton again. And away by Samba. And Nottingham Forest is going to get a free kick. I'm not sure what for. Jed Spence has got the opportunity to run down that right hand side. Plays it to Zinkernagel, who turned away from his man. Spence. Brendan Johnson. Across to Campbell. And now Lolly. Attempts the shot, but it's blocked by McKenna. No, not by McKenna. Yates. In towards Surridge and away. As appeals for handball. Referee says no. 2.5 minutes to go. And a yellow card shown by the referee again. To Figueiredo this time. What a dramatic second half. 2 minutes to go. There's another stoppage in play. Danny Hilton needs a bit of treatment. He'll be alright. No bleed. Jed Spence. Cracking run. And tapped away for a Nottingham Forest throw. Five seconds to go. Probably one last chance. Got it. And Zinkernagel trying to find room. Bree marking him. Brendan Johnson, man, it's blocked. And Oliver, yo to the Oliver. Referee letting play Run further on. Zinkernagel. Spence plays it in. It's still going. Oh, and it's saved by Shea. And I think that might be the 3 points for Luton Town. The Hatters are waiting and whistling. And that is the full-time whistle. And it's a big win for Luton Town. A huge 3 points for Luton Town. A massive win in a game which was frantic, feisty and dramatic. A wonderful game in the Championship. And it's Luton Town who win it by 1-0. It was the defensive midfielder Naismith who scored a penalty to open the scoring just before half time. And it's finished 1-0 to Luton Town. Nottingham Forest failed to find a way through, even though Luton Town were down to 10 men. But they've held through with 10 men and they've kept a clean sheet as well. But it is 1-0 at full time. And we'll be back at 8 o'clock for Derby County versus Fulham, our second offering of Good Friday, Friday night football. And after that, it's Premier League football for the weekend, and then a bit of FA Cup, maybe a little tad of League One as well. But yeah, it's on to the free kickoffs on Good Friday night football, with Luton in 4th place. And there's plenty of action still to go. But yeah, I'll see you later. And around about 7:50 for the next one. Have a good one.